People of the world, it is time to open up your eyes to what Jordan Cant is doing with his data. And I don't know what this was, but I enjoyed it. I felt inspired, and you know, I just truly went for it. And it's Sunday. I haven't vlogged all week. You're welcome. I'm so proud of my thriving ability to entertain the masses by telling you all what I do every day of my life. Well, the long and short of it all, does something just fall out my hair? That's disgusting. I washed my hair today. Are you proud? You should be. Ooh, I shouldn't have had so much coffee. The long and short of it is I started back at college this week, so it's just been quite a busy week. Bear with. I started back at college this week, so it's been quite full on, to be honest. Not in workload, really, more just in, like, energy. I've had to wake up earlier than I have every day for the entire holidays, and I've had to do that every day so far this week. So, yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't have much of an excuse. I did some dancing during the week, and I actually was going to film it, and then I didn't. So that's that. Yeah, but I also have had just a lot of assignments due this week and next week, which I have just had to be working on. It's just a very busy time, innit? It's just like a lot, innit? But Dancing on Ice starts tonight, which means by the time this vlog is uploaded next week, you should have seen a few Dancing on Ice TikToks, which might, you know, re-blossom my incredible TikTok career. So that's what's going on. And what I'm doing now, because this is going to be a real short vlog, is being a nerd with my friends. And I'm, for those of you who don't know, I play D&D, which is Dungeons and Dragons. Me and a few friends have been playing it for a few years now, but recently I started leading it. I started being the dungeon master, and by recently I mean I've done technically 2 sessions, but one was a practice session just to get more comfortable. So this is kind of my 2nd/3rd ever session that I'm about to be dungeon mastering in a minute, and it's a lot of fun, and it's very difficult. I'm not following a campaign that exists. This is gonna be like, I'm gonna be spraffing for like a couple minutes for anyone who doesn't care. Thanks for watching up to this point, and see you next week, because I don't think anything else will be happening this vlog. But I'm writing a story, and I'm writing events that happen, and I'm writing characters and stuff, because, you know, I'm a creative, I'm an actor, I'm a content maker. So I don't want to just, I want to use this as an opportunity to inspire my own creativity and like try and write a story and stuff like that. So I've been doing that. Inspired by Critical Role, if anyone's watched any of that on YouTube. But it's, yeah, it's quite difficult, isn't it? Anyone who's done it before, it's quite difficult. If any of my friends that are in my campaign are watching this, stop now, because spoilers. But I'm trying to write a chess game into the, like a Harry Potter style chess game where my players have to play chess, but also kind of as themselves. And so I want to play a chess game that has like battle elements and stuff like that, which essentially what I'm doing is ending up merging the rules of the game we are playing with the rules of chess, which just isn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. So that's my current activity with that. But yeah, it's been good fun. It's an opportunity to do some of them acting things that I haven't done in a wee while, simply because the opportunity to, well, we've done projects and stuff at college, but like nothing fully rehearsed, you know, nothing, I don't know. Again, just braffing. But yeah, what else interesting happened this week? Let me have a quick think. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. I don't know, I'll come back in a sec once I've thought of something. Well, this isn't what I did do, but this is what I didn't do, which is leave the house. It's very odd, because, so, we're back in full lockdown, pretty much, for those who maybe don't live in Scotland. I don't know. If anyone was unaware, you're aware, we're in full lockdown again. The rules are pretty much the same to what they were in March. And so I've barely left the house. But what's strange about that is in March, I was living in a flat. I was having to do my own shopping and stuff like that. So, and I also wasn't, well, I kind of was at college. I wasn't really at college. We barely had any classes because basically I'd finished everything I needed to do for the year except the written work. So we didn't really need classes. But yeah, so now that I'm in class all day, I don't really go out for my daily exercise because I'm not going to leave before 9 and I'm not going to come back. I'm not going to go out in the evening. Well, I might, but it's cold. And yeah, and because I'm not doing my own shopping and stuff as well, I have no reason to go out to go to the shops or anything. So I'm not doing that either because my family are doing it. So I've literally left the house one time this week. It's just a weird thing to think about. It was a night. I went for a walk. I saw Benson, the dog, and Jessica, my friend, getting some fresh air, because you're allowed to go and exercise with one person outside your household as long as you remain socially distanced. So that's what we did. But yeah, it's very strange. It's all weird times, and then of course I'm still in Aberdeen. I don't know why it's clearly Aberdeen. This gives you entirely, I suppose, Granite City, you know, everything's grey. So Aberdeen. Which is also weird, just with college. God, I'm just rapping. This is the thing. I knew there was something. I was like, you have something to tell. No, well, I don't really have something to tell, but I started writing a TV show. I started 5 years ago. Basically, when I moved to Edinburgh, I decided in my first year of uni, I was like, a lot of stuff was happening. Good stuff, bad stuff, funny stuff, dramatic stuff. You know, generally just very interesting, whether that be positively or negatively interesting stuff was happening. I was meeting a lot of new people. I was making new friends. I was going to say losing friends. I wasn't losing old friends, but you know what it's like. Well, anyone who's gone to uni knows what it's like. You just lose contact with some people. So a lot was changing, and I decided, as it was all happening, to just write down stuff that was happening as it happened, like key events, funny things, just things that I was like, this is something that I would want to remember that might not stick in my head because so much happened. So I started doing that, just like literally bullet points, and I did that all through my first year of uni. And started doing it for when I started at college, and then I kind of stopped doing it because I forgot. But my plan with it was to turn a lot of these stories into like hyperbolic, funny skits and stuff like that. And then I was like, actually, I could probably go deeper than that and write an actual story. And so I wanted to write a TV show inspired by what has happened in my life since I moved to Edinburgh, with characters that are inspired by my friends and people I know. There would be never any direct, like, connections and stuff like that, because that's, you know, you gotta make it more of a dramatic thing for TV. But yeah, so I actually finally this week started getting around to writing it, and I've come up with funny characters, taking little funny things that my friends do, or merging some of my friends' traits and stuff. Funny stories of my own, completely also made up parts to things that happened, or completely false stories altogether that I think would be funny. And the basis of the show is about some friends that moved to Edinburgh to go to university, and it's the first time they've been away from home, and they don't really have a clue what's going on. They don't know how to live as independent people, and so it's kind of all about that experience, but in a way that it's very character based. So the stories, so if anyone's seen Schitt's Creek, I've been watching a lot of that recently. It's going to be similar to that, but obviously not a family moving to a place that they're like a place that, because they're really rich people, they've moved to this poor place. It's going to be like similar, but it's going to be about a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds moving to Edinburgh for uni who are all a bit odd or just like new to the city and trying to work it all out. So yeah, anyway, guess that's all. So I hope the only thing you catch is me, Isolator. And next week I will actually vlog more, I hope. I'll try. The problem is there's just not much to do right now. I was gonna, maybe I'll do that this week instead of half the spraff I just said, but I was gonna upload a compilation of my TikToks, because my TikToks do well on TikTok generally, and so I wanted to inspire people to watch my YouTube by putting some of them there. So I may do that at some point in this vlog, or mostly in place of this vlog, we shall see. But for now, I hope the only thing you catch is me, Isolator. So week 44, I think. I keep getting it wrong. Deal with it. Locked down.